Is Theta worth it if I don't have Kitty? Only if you plan to get Kitty. Theta's decks are much worse without Kitty Pride. Kitty's a sweet card, and Kitty Angela Theta is a fun package, but you definitely need... It's Kitty's S4 these days, right? She's only 4K tokens, which isn't free, but, like, she's less than she used to be, yeah? That's 3,000 tokens, yeah. Ash, thanks for the year and a half. Welcome back. It could be a Cerebro mirror. Ooh, we're gonna be able to guarantee Dr. Doom into Grand Central next turn, because anything we draw is 4 or less, and Spider-Man's moving to make Miles cheap. Darkhawk and Null are still Series 4. How do drops work? You watch channels like this one, or anybody else streaming Marvel Snap in the Marvel Snap Twitch category for 6 hours between now and June 25th. And you'll be able to claim some credits and other goodies free of charge.
Iron Man.
Yes, 100% Cerebro 3. That is why they played into here, because they plan to Valk this path. Kitty is not Series 3, the same reason Darkhawk and Null are not Series 3. She's a desirable card that's the cornerstone of an archetype, and they try to keep those types of cards in Series 4 and 5 so Spotlight caches can be enticing. You can see what I was talking about with the viewer count ballooning. We've dropped from 5,800 down to 4,900, or about 20%, like I said. Wow! Double US agent, just completely and brutally savaging us here.
Doom rules all.
We need an Enchantress there. The reason for the view count is simple. Lots of people love watching hands and hate watching gameplay. If I was a speculating on Twitch's spaghetti backend kind of man, I would bet the viewer count slightly doubles like that for the people who get picture-in-picture. I bet there's old Twitch code that makes it so it counts people as a viewer when they're watching an ad still. And then the new picture-in-picture player doesn't stop counting you as a viewer because you're watching picture-in-picture. I would wager the oversight that causes the small bump is that loosely 20% of people that get ads get picture-in-picture ads. What's the logic of running Martyr? The logic of running Martyr is that Martyr is a 1/5. Also, it's worth noting, in games where you have Martyr and Captain Marvel, if your Martyr jumps, your Captain Marvel can jump after to kind of make up for her being bad. No Cerebro definitely favors the bigger number Cerebro deck, I think. End of game effects like Martyr, Captain Marvel, Mysterio, Dracula, etc. They all happen in the order the cards were played at the end of the game. So long as you play Martyr and then play Captain Marvel is going to go ahead and babysit your Martyr nicely. Greg, thank you for the 11 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I totally forgot to grab my water bottle last break. Beer me. The nice part about the wireless headset is I can hear in the match pops and skedaddle. Hey, Commander Condor, thanks for the 3 months in advance. I plan to be here, thanks for keeping me around. I would like to draw Polaris so we could pull a raptor out of the Savage Lands. This Twitch stream is pre-recorded, etc., etc. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. Wouldn't be able to be here without you. Where do you post a deck for Jeff to play? On days where I have deck submission slots open, there'll be a link pinned above the chat. It is Jace with the golden ladies. How can you frowny face a golden girl, Jace? She's one of your people. There are cards eating gold on, about 100. I think Dusa Cerebro is ideal here. But a Dusa Cerebro. Also, I think they're gonna move Nocturne to here, so I'm gonna not play Cerebro there. Oh, we're short! Rip. I would have also lost if I Doctor Doomed, yeah? I'm so sad that they changed Hydra Bob from being a 2/5, because this archetype really wants one more 2/5 in it. It really wants a 4th 2/5. Yeah, Polaris with double Namoro is not great for us, that's for sure.
Opponent snapped.
It's this into Miles plus Polaris. We're probably dead. I just don't really want to play a 3rd game in this matchup. New Hydra Bob's text is a head scratcher. I mean, it's very novel. It's a unique effect. Boomer snapping. Boomer snapping is when you snap after you're already in a position where you clearly have won the game. I do like the idea of the stat mechanic impacting the board. Yeah, I think that's a really neat design space. You commented how good the new Hydra Bomb is. I actually posted an updated leaked cards review video this morning, which you can check out here.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So we get to pull them off of... We win, yeah? What a funny game. Our deck incidentally has a lot of ways to screw with Namora and Elsa, huh? Between Polaris and Spooderman.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
I think Bob would move on turn 6 if you play Bob and snap on 6. Yeah, he should. That's the way he's worded. Or it's just quietly up there being a top performing deck. It depends on your definition of quietly. But yeah, she's got real good metrics. Oh, them not being able to fill the raft is so good for us here. Dr. Walk It Off. Thank you for the quarter of the year. Welcome back.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Nora suffers a little bit because White Widow is so popular. I mean, she has very good stats, chat.
All hail Hydra!
Captain Marvel wins the game, yeah?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Gosh, she's lovely.
Victory.
Not quite a full Golden Girl beer match, but our deck's got a bunch of lovely ladies in it, huh? Yeah, that was a Raph solo. Waiting for the cards to all kind of land. We talked about Captain Marvel babysitting Martyr. She kind of babysits Silk in a way, too. Just like, all right, wherever you're going, little spider lady, we're gonna make sure you're covered a little bit. Thanks, Strez. I take good pride in making sure our things look uniform and nice. I used to give people the benefit of the doubt with their collections when we didn't have the custom card tool. But now when I see people playing stuff that's just like all sorts of borders and backgrounds, it's just like, huh, you choose for it to be this way, gamer. How hideous. LBB, thank you for the over 3 years. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Our hella matchups probably pits.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Cool deck, gamer. Interesting. Skill testing.
Victory. Oh, snap.
It sucks that they have all the cube equity. I wish there wasn't a Podunk Ghost Rider. I just wanted to change the card. I think it's disappointing that like Snap has such good, interesting, strategic gameplay as a whole, and we're just like entering month 12 of like Hella and Professor X nonsense being the best things to be doing.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
You replace Doctor, just a different 5-power thing. It is worth noting that this deck gets a good bit better with Doctor though, since she helps you mitigate location variance. And you know what sucks too? The other card they discarded there was Magneto. And if they would have pulled Magneto, we would have tied here. Unlucky. Out of state. There's a good chance we die to Hella, but it is what it is. Oh my god.
Doom rules all.
Minions to me.
We are the future.
I mean, for what it's worth, their deck is empty, chat. So, like, there wasn't any variance on that Jubilee. It was 100%.
Oh, snap.
I'm just gonna snap because I want the match to be over with. I'm gonna play as little games as possible against this. Let's lose 6 cubes here. Or win and be ahead. Or may not want to get rid of this one. We'll see. Hey, Destello. Thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Streaming here on Twitch is my full-time gig, and folks like that, you are a big part of what makes that possible. One of the best answers to Hela, retreating when you're going to lose to the card Hela.
Doom rules all.
Minions to me.
We are the future.
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Hey, well, thanks for making it to a live one, Destello. Just abject misery in the game. It's not a high quality gameplay experience. Do as I say, not as I do. You can't just retreat when they have Hela and Conquest. Hela is a very good deck because it's very consistent. On the ladder, you should retreat and go to your next match. In Conquest, you are locked in a cage with them and nobody's coming out till one of you dies. So you take what would be considered bad stays in the ladder. The cage matchup. Yes, Hela and Professor X are the same song and dance from Second Dinner. Our metrics indicate they are not problematic. You have 5 minutes left with Bonesaw, yeah, basically.
Opponent snapped.
Put this in the middle, just in case we need another reroll here. Thanks, Doctor. Appreciate you, Gil. Ooh, chat. Our opponent's playing Hella. It's exciting.
I am Iron Man.
Victory. Snap.
This version of Hella is a much worse deck overall, and it's a genuinely easier matchup for us than regular Hella. Both Polaris and Spider-Man offer counterplay against Invisible Woman MODOK stuff. When this build of Hella was the build of Hella to beat, it was not a big deal and the deck was not problematic. The build of Hella that went on to become problematic was the build that has Corvus that there's basically no counterplay into. If this build of Hella was the only build of Hella, I don't think the card in the archetype would be remotely problematic because there are a ton of interaction points for this deck and matchup. Is this build of Hella pulling down Hella's stats overall? Yeah, it might be. Unironically. Show me Hella. Show me Hella. Thank you. Nice deck, gamer. Nice deck, video gamer. Are we having fun? I'm having fun.
Victory.
Are they roping me out because I morph emoted them? Maybe they just closed the client. They might have just closed the client. I honestly don't fault people for accidentally closing. I don't think this is necessarily BM. I've definitely, I don't even think it's rage. I think it's easy to just like, especially when you're on mobile, just like pull it up and swipe away and forget that you need to concede because there's 2 more cubes left. I don't think you should assume malice in a spot like this. If it's just like DCs, it's like, I think they just closed the app and they weren't thinking about it. The match was over in their brain. Yeah. Yeah, they're not like intentionally roping us. I think just like, oh, the match is over, I've lost, and they logged off. And they forgot to retreat. That's what happens. Yeah, they fist bump before they left too. Alright, we're gonna let this deck run down the Gold Conquest, but I gotta run down these adverts before we do. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. BRB chat, don't forget to stand up and stretch your legs. You've been sitting for a while. You're back, well, thank you. That match is a terrific example of why Modern Hella is good. The current list don't have weak points like the Invisible of a deck had. Modern Hella has a lower power output exchange for functionally 0 interaction points. Yeah, no. The Hella Tribunal deck basically only exists in its current form because it's good into the non-invisible Hella decks. You ever get bored and split a card just to feel something? Not usually. It's kind of expensive. Save by splits for the stream, typically. BMLM, thank you for the 11 months. Welcome back. Twitch tracker here, so we've had over 500 new followers today. Welcome to everybody that's coming in for the first time. And thanks for those who are supporting for the first time or for the many times. Josh with the 16 months and Garrett with the brand new primer. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Jeff Hoagland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. Marvel Snap is the primary game that I stream these days. You'll find me here Monday through Friday during the week. Typically, I stream from about 8 or 9 a.m. Central Time till about 4 or 5 p.m. Central in the afternoon, although during drops, we often run later than that. I've been streaming on Twitch a lot longer than Marvel Snaps existed, though. Something of a relic here on the platform. I've been around for a little over a decade, doing it as a job for 6 years. Before Marvel Snap, I played a lot of Magic the Gathering, some Runeterra, and other strategy and turn-based games in there. Former life, before I was a full-time meme here on the internet, I spent time teaching at both the high school and college level, having a graduate degree and undergraduate degree in mathematics. This is gonna be a non-Cerebro game that we might have an okay shot at. Are we Cerebro 10? I guess we do have the option to be Cerebro 10. Probably not a good option, though. Find my streams here tend to be very analytically focused, always looking to improve and level up our gameplay with whatever we are working on. We also try and do my best to work outside of the box whenever possible. So we're always brewing and looking for new ideas. All right, these overlays where I see mine and my opponent's deck, that is the untap tracker. You can check that out using this here. Must have been cool being a teacher. I went into teaching for the same reason everybody goes into teaching, which is that I enjoyed doing that. However, the thing that's not great about being a teacher is the pay. I'll play for 8. Got Dr. Doom on this here Carmartage. Polaris on Carmartage ain't bad either, honestly. What did I teach? I taught mathematics at the high school and college level. Okay, Charles. Lovely. Beautiful snap, gamer. Beautiful time. What a just gorgeous, big-brained, huge gameplay here from the opponent. We get a big old cup of get fucked for Charles Xavier. Charles, buddy, pal. What quality, titillating, stimulating Marvel Snap gameplay you do indeed generate. Immense, interesting games. Jeff loves Professor X. We certainly... Chat, the thing that brings me joy is making interesting decisions often on the last turn of the game. Charles Xavier is the exact opposite of that.
Duels all. Duels all.
Wait, I'm confused. Why wouldn't you put the Jeff in the middle?
Victory.
At least if you put the Jeff in the middle with this line, you'd win the middle, and then you hope to win the left or the right? I don't know. Maybe they just also have too many gold tickets. Thank you for being an ally. You're great. Call. Thanks for the 5 months. Glad you feel welcome here. Threz, thank coming through with the brand new primer. Appreciate you taking a couple of bucks from Jeffrey Bezos and sending them my way. Oh, I guess I can't say that anymore, huh? With them cutting the support that Prime Gaming gives, it isn't always a couple of bucks. Freaking Daddy Bezos and his greed. All right, chat. That's another bottle for the pile. What's your favorite set of variant drops so far? We haven't had that many specific unique drops, right? I think the Pride ones are probably the best.
Breaking news.
I think Surfer's a tough sell if you're missing Gladiator, honestly. Or sorry, if you're missing Shaw. He's a big number for that deck. You all get the same time limited missions. You do not. You're different person to person. Yeah, that reminds me, I don't think I've posted about drops on my YouTube channel. My YouTube stuff's been so secondary these days because metrics have been mid on that platform. Should really make a point to mention that consistently.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
The 97 drops were fine. I don't really have a personal attachment to 97 stuff as an individual. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of that artwork personally. It's not bad. It's just not really my cup of tea. The real question is, do I take the Nocturne reroll on the Danger Room? Another control deck we played a little bit against. I think it's this, yeah? I think it's this.
Oh, snap.
That boomer snap felt right. I felt like there was enough hidden information about what exactly our deck was doing that we could get cubes there. Normally it's wrong to snap going into the last turn like that, but I was feeling it. Just a quick boomer snap vibe check, essentially. How does the ordering work with Martyr and Captain Marvel on turn 6? Whichever one was played first moves first. So whenever possible, you want to prioritize sequencing Martyr down first so Captain Marvel can babysit her. That's a great draw, because it means I get to go 2-1-1. Second Miles with Peter to set him up here is quite good. Let's play a game. Stay a while and listen. You don't understand what the Troubles command is trying to say. That's okay, neither did they. I'm surprised Peter died there, given how Warhead works with Magneto. Really want to draw Medusa. I wanted to draw Medusa, Silker Martyr there. Probably dead with the brick. This is late. Is it ever this? It's this or retreat. That's probably Claw. And then they probably have Warhead for this. Doom is awful. If this is Claw, Doom is losing here. Claw is +8 now. They used Warhead. Oh, they did use Warhead already. That's a good call. Us having priority doesn't matter because this is face down. Does 14 win the left? I don't know if I want to flip this. Please let at least 6 on the left. Man, it's close. Oh my god, no! Oh no, I forgot I had Chich. Okay, we're good. Cool. Woo! Enchantress jump scare. Enchantress. Okay, so just to like walk chat through where my very stupid brain went. So, the reason why we played Cerebro in the middle was because I didn't want to play Cerebro here and give their Sage +2 over here. That was my thought process. We totally forgot that Sylvie was hanging out in the center. Yikes. Obviously, I should have put Cerebro over here. That's where it should have gone. Did you just accidentally trip over your own sandcastle? That is definitely what happened. It wasn't close, chat. Listen, I just had a Cerebro to give. We were making a point. This is so weird that they played this hard for this location when this was clearly a claw. They're probably just used to people not playing around claw, yeah? Eggs! Thank you for the 17 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. It's definitely a bit of a flex. I appreciate you coming back. That's an infinite ticket with Cerebro 5. How lovely. Another one for the pile. Cerebro 5 is definitely much better than other Cerebro decks at winning without Cerebro. From, thank you for the 35 months. Welcome back. This viewer decked the ideal Cerebro 5. Chat, I just went on Untapped and imported a random Cerebro 5 list. This one's made fine choices. I don't have any strong feelings about the choices. One thing's for sure, this deck really wants freaking 2-5 Hydro Bob, not the 1-4 they updated the poor guy to be. Like, I think 2-5 Hydro Bob could have made this deck a tiered deck. It's big sad that we're not getting him. Too many! Thank you for the third of a year. Welcome back.
This just in.
Claw! Different claw deck this time around. Looks like they are probably the Speaktrum claw deck, although they have Jeff, I suppose. Weird that they didn't play Jeff into Fisk Tower. Speaktrum. New Hydra Bob is weird because he's a more interesting design, but also definitely just a worse card. Accurate. Accurate tick. I need to keep Fisk Tower full so Martyr can't throw herself into it.
Behold my mighty hand.
Ain't beholding shit.
Victory.
Behold nothing, gamer. That location's insane for us. insane in the membrane. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Holy. Yarp. Jojo. I'm going to attempt to avoid enchantressing my Cerebro this game. I make no promises that we will successfully avoid it, but we're going to make an attempt. Oh, I should have put Silk here to stop the Nubula. We shall see. Namor Gaming! Namor Gaming! Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I think I need to do this in case they... I think I need to do this in case I draw Dr. Boom, yeah? It sucks if they claw this turn, though.
Behold my mighty hand.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So, fun tidbit about Spider-Man a lot of people don't know. Given the option, Spider-Man will always prioritize moving an opponent's card versus not. So when my opponent fills this lane here, Spider-Man is guaranteed to jump right for me. So he can, our Spider-Man can go here and here, but Pete knows that he can't pull something to the left. So he's always going to jump to the right because that's the location he can pull something into. So this is not a 50-50 to turn off Namor. It's guaranteed. It's been that way since the Rita. It's one of those things every time we bring it up, there's always a bunch of people that are like, oh, that's good to know. And it is.
Opponent snapped.
All right, we want not Sylvian Discar. Not my Enchantress. Perfect. Perfection. Just like we drew it up, gamers. No ads. I didn't say no ads. I just said we take a break from playing games while there's ads. I got 3 small children to feed, shit. We gotta pay the bills. I just think while I pay my bills, I shouldn't disrupt your gameplay constantly. It's one of the strangest, most normalized things on Twitch that is just like the typical that people expect there to be ads over gameplay. Like, I can't imagine watching network television and like having that happen. Like, the ads are obnoxious enough that they exist. Like, why do they also need to disrupt the content experience? Hand sucks. I actually think our hand's kind of okay, yeah? I get Captain Marvel into Enchantress plus Miles into Doctor Doom. I love when the streamer returns from a bathroom break and then the ads run. That happens way more frequently than it should. Which is ever, but the amount of times that happens where, yeah, they take an organic break and they don't bother running ads on their organic break. God. Something to be aware of when you're a viewer at home. A lot of people aren't familiar with the back ends of how Twitch works. All content creators, myself included, have full control over when adverts play on our stream. We get to pick when they go, and we get to pick how long they are. So anytime you get an ad roll right over the middle of what you're watching, it's because the content creator you're watching decided they wanted to do that. I'm losing. That sounds accurate. I think it's Cerebro plus Nocturne here. Your sub for Nocturne is just a different 5-power card, but it's going to be a lot worse. Nocturne not only enables miles, but she also mitigates location range for you, which is important.